In this inequality, when I distribute, I get negative 2x, and then I get plus 10. I subtract 10, I get negative 2x less than negative 6 divided by negative 2. X is greater than 3. Now in this case, they want to know what value of x is in the solution set. So if x has to be greater than 3, it can't be 2, and it can't be 3. It has to be greater than 3. The first number that is greater than 3, or excuse me, the first integer is 4. For corrections, redo the following question. For number 12, I believe I went over I went over this question in class. I should have used the word smallest here. But anyways, when I plug in 1 for A, I get this inequality. And then continuing on to solve, I get x is greater than negative 3. So if x is greater than negative 3, these are all the numbers. These are all the numbers that satisfy this inequality. Well, the smallest, again, which it should have been, the smallest integer that works is negative 2. Okay, negative 3 cannot be included because this is not saying greater than or equal to. For corrections, redo the following inequality. In this problem, a car uses 1 gallon of gas for every 20 miles it travels. If a gallon of gas costs $3.33, how much will it cost to travel 150? Well, I know that it costs $3.33 to travel 20 miles. Now, I know in a previous problem I said that cost always goes up top. It doesn't have to. In this case, since I'm just doing a proportion, it doesn't matter. 20 miles corresponds to $3.33. How much does 150 correspond to? Now, I put 20 here and not 1 because we're trying to figure out how many gallons of gas I need if 1 gives me 20 and 1 gallon of gas costs $3.33. So when I cross multiply, I get 20x, and then I do 333 times 150 and I get 499.5. I divide both sides by 20, I get 24.98, $24.98. Remember, we're going to round to the hundredths place with money. For corrections, redo the following problem. The formula for the area of a triangle is area equals 1/2 base times height. They want you to express h. That means they want h to be by itself in terms of basically means equals, and they want a and b to be on this side. So I get h by itself. So what I'm going to do here first is I am going to multiply both sides by 2. Think of it like this with the commutative property. 1/2 base times height times 2. 1/2 times base times height times 2. 1/2 times 2 times base times height. The commutative property allows me to switch the order of multiplication. 1/2 times 2 is 1. 1 times b times h is just bh. So over here I get to what we say cancel or simplify to 1. Solving for h, I divide both sides by b. H equals 2 times a over b. The second part of this question, they want you to take the formula that you just used, the formula that you just found in part A, or this first part, and they want you to plug in the necessary information. Well, you know the area is 30, so we're going to do 2 times 30, and that the base is 6. So we're going to simplify this using order of operations. I get 60 over 6, and I get 10. The height is 10. For corrections, redo the following problem.